let's talk about Kotlin. If you guys hear about Kotlin, what do you guys think about it? Transcompiler. Java, Android, statically typed, blah blah, designed to run on Java virtual machine인가? 저게? JVM이? 아 죽겠다. This time the name is not that crazy, so let's look into history first. So Kotlin is a cross-platform statically typed general-purpose programming language with type inference. So it's designed to interoperate fully with Java. So 그런 거예요? So it's compiled with Java, not JavaScript, and the JVM version of Kotlin standard library depends on Java class library. But type inference allows its syntax to be more concise. 되게 쉽게 쓸 수 있다, right? Easily used. Anything, so I think concise. 뭐든 쉽게 쓰는 건 장땡입니다. So mainly targets the JVM, but also compiles to JavaScript, especially for front-end web applications using React, or native code (LLVM) for native iOS apps, sharing business logics with Android's app. Language development costs are borne by JetBrains. Oh, I feel like I heard of them. While the Kotlin Foundation protects the Kotlin trademark. So on May 2019, Google announced that the Kotlin programming language is now its preferred language for Android app developers. So Android, if you want to develop using Android, or if you want to develop an Android app, you use Kotlin, right? Several coding IDs. 오, 그래. 앤드로이드로 프로그램하고 싶으면 콜린을 쓴다고. Kotlin or React.
Hello, boss. I am making a lot of money.
Good for you, Oni. Thank you, thank you. 그치, preferred language in Android. Since the release of Android Studio 3.0 in October 2017, Kotlin has been included as an alternative to the standard Java compiler. The Android Kotlin compiler produces Java 8-byte code by default, but lets the programmers choose to target Java 8 up to 8.16 for optimization. 등등등. So let's talk about the history. So in July, 그러니까 제일 중요한 거는 이거네. Android. This is the most important thing to know for non-programmers. 프로그래밍 안 하는 사람들만 알아야 될 거. 콜린이라는 거는 안드로이드 개발용. Is it hard? But if it's Java based, it shouldn't be too hard, right? 자, in July 2011, 페프지 guys. July 2011, JetBrains unveiled Project Kotlin, a new language for the JVM, which has been under development for a year. JetBrains lead, Dmitry Jemerov. That's how you pronounce his name, right? So the lead, Dmitry Jemerov, right? Said that most languages did not have the features they were looking for, with the exception of Scala, apparently another programming language. However, he cited the slow compilation time of Scala as a deficiency. So there were no language that they were looking for, and the one that they find that's similar is too slow. So their goals is to compile as quickly as Java. In February 2012, JetBrains open sourced the project under the Peach 2 license. Oh, a patch license, which is a free software license. So the name comes from Kotlin Island near St. Petersburg in Russia? Oh, Finland! Oh, so they got the name from Finland. Kotlin. No wonder it sounded kind of like Kotlin. You wanted to sound a little like British accent. It felt like very European accent. Near St. Petersburg. And they mentioned that the team decided to name it after an island, just like Java was named after Indonesian island of Java. So they copying each other. So JetBrains hopes that the new language will drive IntelliJ IDEA sales. What the hell is that? It's an integrated development environment, IDE, written in Java for developing computer softwares. So they just needed a language added on, right? So then it was released. Their first version was released in 2016. This is considered to be the first official stable release, and JetBrains has committed to long-term backwards compatibility starting with this version. So official release date, although they started around 2011, is 2016. Wow, smart. 자, at Google I/O 2017, Google, I guess I/O is their conference. I want to go to their conference one day. Announced first-class support for Kotlin on Androids. Kotlin version 1.2 was released on November 28, 2017, sharing codes between JVM and JavaScript platform features. Was newly added to this version, and then their recent update was on May 2021. So a lot of people, the development, Andrew Breezlove has said that they are actually a better language than Java, but still fully interoperable with Java code, allowing companies to make a gradual migration from Java to Kotlin. So one thing that I always notice about languages is that their final goal is to win another language. So I think there are many factors that makes one better than the other. One thing that I know is definitely compile time, right? You got the time it takes for the code to run. If it's faster, I mean, maybe that doesn't have to do with the code, but that's what I've noticed in a lot of these languages, is that And it's much easier to use, like the way you write it and everything. You don't have to go through the old traditional writing every sentence, but like somehow it's much easier than other languages. So I think that's what people think it makes one language better than the other, which I find it interesting. So it really depends on what you like. If you like the changes and like the updates, that's great. But someone like me who likes to stick with the original, I don't like the changes. Like for instance, it's like people say Apple is better than Windows for new users. You know, for people who's new to computers, they say that's true, but for me, I find Apple really hard. So. And then let's talk about funny syntax. Yeah. So let's use the hello world example. Sorry guys for the yawn. 자, so see, for instance, I know how to write hello world, but to me this sounds so hard. So just like C and C++, C#, Java, and Go, they do use the function name main. Right? They use this. But it's much shorter than normal Java, right? Hi, Lily. So in this language, it seems they are defining a value called scope to be the word world. I don't know why they're doing this. But I think they're just making a fact that they can call a value into a world, and then they just print line. Hello value. So you can later make this part into a... so you can make the value into a function. Like, you know how Nightbot or some other places, when you go hello and I type in some word, it gives you like it changes the name based on something? Ooh, no wonder it's good for Android. It's good for building Android. Google and Oracle have a problem of copyright, so Android uses it. Uses what? 뭘 쓰는데요? 이거요? 콜린이요? Oh.
Boss Jinri Hart.
Hi Changi, long time no see. Every language seems to have their own format. Yeah. It's so fun to figure out why they're... 진짜. 공부님 똑똑한디? 그런 것도 알고? The thing you just talked is called string formatting. This is called string formatting. 오, 이게? 그러면 you know how is there a framework for Kotlin? So let's say I wanted to develop an app for Tweety. Is there a framework we can follow to build an app? Or is this also another way of hard coding? Oh. So you can use Kotlin and React together. Then what makes Kotlin better than Java? I know Miso asked this question, but Let's go again. What is PO? Android Studio? 맞아요. 근모님도 프로그래밍 하시구나. 이런 것도 알고. 똑띠해. 네, 맞아요. 코딩이라기보다는 그냥 역사랑 간단한 기본 언어를 배우는 거예요. 코딩은 따로 한 3, 40, 20분? 20분 뒤에 해요. 잠깐만, 여러분, 나 너무 아파 보인다. 아, interesting. 무슨 게임 만드셨어요? How is Apple then? Can you use this to make Apple App Store? What do you use for Apple then? So my conclusion, so it seems that then you have a function arguments where you can create an argument and then if for every argument in an argument you print the arguments. 와! 진짜 코딩은 너무 어려워. So my conclusion. There is an Apple backend. Xcode for Apple? Oh. Wait, I really wanna try this then. 이거를 한번 해봐가지고 트윌이 만들어보고 싶긴 한데 내가 쓰기 쉽진 싫어. 그러니까 저도 봤어요. 저 사촌 동생이 코딩하는 거 봤어. They talking about sharing logic between Android and iOS. Oh, so iOS. So what do you use to build iOS? But let's 중딩 코딩 하죠. 빅나티님 연세가 혹시 여쭤봐도 텐데. 저희 투수들 연세는 30대입니다. 괜찮아요. 30대들밖에 안 보는 방송 지니TV 오신 걸 환영합니다. 가끔 내가 30대 같아. So wait, before we go to conclusion, 20대 후반이라고요? 아 진짜? 나랑 동갑일 수도 있겠다. 아, JetBrains has their own compilers for iOS. Oh. Oh my god, Joey, get out of here. So let's talk about the application. We are talking about Android. What are some programs that are used? Google uses Kotlin for backend development. C는 거의 기본으로 배운다고? 진짜? Norwegian Tax Administration, Amazon, Square, Flux, Allegro, Shazam uses it. Wow. And this is for 그러니까 Kotlin, you can use Kotlin for backend web development. Both 많은 걸 쓸 수 있네 이걸로. 우와. 신기한데? 여러분 지금 저희 고양이가 나랑 지금 계속 눈 마주쳐서 불편하거든? 너 좀 나가줄래? 이러고 있어요. Cat like this, Joey's like this, guys. 니야 니. C랑 C++까지는 할만하다고? 진짜 저는 C도 못하겠어요. 전 파이썬에서 멈춘 사람. So my conclusion for Kotlin, guys. My conclusion is that if you want to program in if you want to program an Android app, you should use this. Also, guys, what do you guys think is much better? Android versus Kotlin versus Java. 어느 게 더 나은 거지? 잠깐만. Community-wise? 그렇긴 하겠다. Community-wise is smaller. But do you think they are much easier than Java? 근데 이것도 진짜 완전 취향 차이긴 해. It's completely depends on what you favor the most. If you are used to Java and you don't want to learn a new program, then you will, no matter if there's an easier program, you will always say Java is much easier for me. But, you know, for people who likes to try new things, they might try Kotlin and be like, oh, this is actually easier than Java, so. But it's good to know that there are other options out there and that, like, people can try new things, you know? So. That's true. That's true. Whatever Google has the most DB. But if Google is using it, maybe they have their own like example code. Right? Hopefully. So that was all for Kotlin. I think next week, since I will check if PowerShell was used. If not, really? So if you look up Android tutorials, most are in Kotlin, not Java. Wow. 잠깐만. 아, 저기. Whee! Go. Really? 진짜? So what did you type in? 안 갔어. 걸어먹었어. Oh, okay. May I ask what your job is? Do you do front end, back end, app development, and how much you earn? I like to learn how much IT people make. Makes me jealous. You are an Android developer? Oh, wow! I want to see what app's been made. I mean, it does give me, but the list, they do give me a list of oh. Yeah, guys, make him give me. I want to see other programs that uses. So university class for Android development was in Java? When was it, Tomato? 영어 많아서 해석이 안 돼. 죄송합니다. 그래서 결론을 내자면 지금 시청자분 중 한국어가 보니까 안드로이드, 그러니까 콜린이 어떻게 보면은 이게 언어가 안드로이드 앱을 개발용으로 지금 사용이 되고 있거든요. 그래가지고 이게 더 좋은지 자바가 더 좋은지 이제 저희가 의논을 하고 있는 상황에서 안드로이드 디벨로핑 하는 시청자가 들어와서 하는 소리가 지금 거의 안드로이드 예시나 그런 것들이 콜린으로 대부분 있지 자바로 없다. 자바로 예시를 찾기 어렵다. 왜냐면 우리가 솔직히 프로그래밍 할 때 우리 머릿속에서 프로그래밍이 나오는 게 아니라 결국에는 구글한테 물어보는데 구글에서 나오는 해답이나 그런 게 만약에 콜린보다 자바가 더 많으면 결론적으로는 자바가 더 좋다고 하잖아요. 그래서 그런 면에서 그러냐 하고 이제 최근에 5년 동안 일했던 회사들 중에 대부분 콜린이 일하고 있다. 그런 얘기를 지금 하고 있었어요. So Kotlin is demand for Android programs? It seems so. AP Computer still uses Java, but university classes are sometimes a bit old or slow because if their professor doesn't want to work hard to learn a new language, then they're gonna teach you in Java no matter what. 내 생각에는 대학에서도 아무리 콜린이라는 이제 프로그래밍 언어예요. 그래서 안드로이드를 개발하기 위해서 C++ 안드로이드 개발할 수 있는 프로그래밍 언어라고 생각하시면 될 거예요. 그래서 제가 방금 말했던 게 대학교에서도 물론 이제 콜린을 안 한다라고 얘기를 하지만 결국에는 대학 교수가 콜린을 열심히 배워가서 그거를 가르칠 레벨이 돼야 가르치지. 내 생각에 그래서 안 가르칠 수 있어. I think that's why AP classes as a university student can't deny that. Oh, okay. Sorry, that was like two negatives. So I was like, wait, so you're denying what I said? Welcome. Where are you? What university are you in? So, because if you guys think about it, if the professor learns, like let's say Kotlin, which has been out since 2000, what did I say? 2000, so what the hell? Why is this all messed up? Okay, whatever. 2016. It's been only 5 years. Do you think a professor can master a language as much as he has mastered Java? 그러니까 콜린이라는 언어가 2019년부터 거의 정시 출시가 됐는데 생각을 해보면 거의 5년밖에 안 됐거든요. 어느 대학 교수님께서 5년 안에 마스터를 할 수 있을까? 언어를? 근데 나도 대학교 때 파이썬을 배웠었을 때도 그 교수님이 완벽히 파이썬을 아시는 건 아니었어요. 그래가지고 그때도 나 이런 문제가 생겼어. 그럼 교수님도 같이 구글에 찾아보고 있었거든요. 그래서 아마 이제 조금 stubborn한 좀 변화를 싫어하는 교수님 입장에서는 굳이 안 배울 언어라고 생각해요. Google have a what copyright? copyright이 어디에 적용돼 있지? So anyways, that is the conclusion I want to make. So if you guys are interested in Android programming an app, I would consider about Kotlin and tell me how it goes.